places I've never been.
Hey everyone, I am back again with a top 5 bronzer favorites. Now, I thought this was a really appropriate time to film and upload this video because it's summertime and I feel like we're really into bronzers and looking bronze and glowy. So let's get into it. I've got 5 different bronzers here. And we're just gonna get right into it. Number 1, I have the Well People. This is the Bio Bronzer in Natural Tan. This is a cream bronzer in a little stick. It's super mini, but honestly a little bit goes a long way. It's this beautiful, deep, matte cream stick bronzer. I love using this to contour. It's super easy just to sculpt. It blends in like a dream. Like you can just use your fingers and all of a sudden it's like super blended. It feels really smooth and nice, and it's not too tacky where you feel like your skin is sticky. It honestly is just a beautiful, beautiful bronzer, and I think Well People did an amazing job with this cream bronzer stick. Now, I also really like the Bio Base Baked Bronzer Powder from Well People. I literally spent 15 minutes before filming this video trying to find that bronzer. I have no idea where on earth I placed it, where it went, what I could have done with it, but I can't find it. It is a beautiful bronzer. It does have a bit of shimmer. It's a baked formula, and it just looks so beautiful on the skin. It's a little bit warmer than the stick cream bronzer, but yeah, in the summertime I think it just looks so beautiful. The shimmer is very subtle. It's not like a sparkle, and it just makes your skin look very fresh and youthful and glowing, and I just love that bronzer, and I am so sad I can't find it anywhere. And then the next powder bronzer that I've been loving lately and wearing quite a lot is the Ilia. This is one of their newer products. It is the Drawn In Night Light bronzing powder. They have 2 shades. This is the lighter of the 2. It is a matte formulation. It's very soft. It's talc free. It's got a pretty neutral to warm undertone. Absolutely no shimmer. I have a self tanner on right now, and it's coming off actually a little bit cooler than my self tanner itself. I don't really have any self tanner on my face because I did do a glycolic peel last night, and I feel like that just kind of slaw off any of the self tanner that I did have on my face. So yeah, on my hand it's actually coming up a tiny bit cooler than the self tan I have on. So I wouldn't say it's like a warm, but it's a good neutral, slightly warm tone bronzer. It looks beautiful on the skin. Like I mentioned, it is a matte, but it does add a bit of warmth and definition. It is good for contouring, but I kind of use it more of like a rough, buffed out contour that really just adds a bit of warmth to my skin as well. So I love this. Next, if we are looking for a super cool tone bronzer, you were looking for your contour, the Hand Cosmetics All Natural Bronzer in Malibu. I believe they have 3 shades, but the shade Malibu is beautiful. I've hit pan. I've actually broke a little bit off, unfortunately. Smells like chocolate, super good, very comparable to the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Very cool tone, so smooth, really clean formulation. Definitely more cool tone. You can see there in contrast to my self tan, it looks ashy right now. For fair skin tones though, this is beautiful. Fair to medium, but you can see it's coming off a little bit ashy on my self tan, but that's just because I placed a lot of it just on my the back of my hand. But when I buff it into my skin on my face, it looks really good. Gives you that nice contour shadow. I don't have anything on my face right now, but it does make a really, really good contour. I wouldn't use this all over my face for a bronzer in the summer when I am using self tanner, because it, like I mentioned, does go a little bit ashy, but in the summertime this is like my go-to bronzer and a great contour. And lastly, this is a great product for just glowifying your face, adding a bit of bronze. It's the Drunk Elephant Debronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. Now this is a liquid formulation. It has a bit of kind of like that shimmer to it. It is quite warm, so it gives you a bit of dew, gives you a bit of shimmer, where you can wear it alone on your face and just kind of apply it like as part of your skincare routine, I will do that now. I'll just take a little bit and I find when I'm very fair, it looks pretty orange. So you do have to apply it, I think, when you have a bit of color, or else it looks really, really orange. It works beautifully under foundation as well, just to add a bit more glow bronze to your face. Now I'm using my viewfinder to see what this looks like on, and I feel like I look a little bit clowny. So just gotta work with blending that in. So yeah, I think it looks really good on its own. It also looks good when you blend it in under foundation, but it adds a nice kind of like dewy glow shimmer to your face. It's pretty subtle still, it isn't too overpowering. But yeah, I really like this under foundation on its own when I'm already tan. I think it looks a little bit orange in the winter time if I'm using it just on its own. Occasionally I will use a beauty blender and apply it over top of my foundation, but it is pretty infrequent that I do that. I am more of a powder or cream stick bronzer slash contour, so that is just my preference. I do like it because it's got skincare ingredients and benefits to it as well, beyond just providing you with some color. But I would say this is on the bottom of my top 5. If I want something a bit more warm in the summertime that's matte, I'll go for the Ilia. If I want something really cool for a contour or my winter bronzer, I'll use the Hand Cosmetics Malibu bronzer. And if I just want to use a cream formulation, I just want to do cream products that day, I don't want to apply any powder, then I'll use the Well People Bio bronzer stick. So those are my top 5 bronzers. I feel like I've got like bronzer all over my hands now, but yeah, I thought I would just pop this video out really quickly so you guys have some information on what clean beauty bronzers you could be shopping for what type of goal that you were going for with your bronzer. And happy shopping, happy summer. If you want any more of these like top videos and you have a specific category you want to see, then let me know down below. Bye guys.